Okay, wow. Most of us have our boards down and we're ready to learn. Excellent. Okay. Now let me just make sure I have all of my eyes on me. Perfect. Okay. We have been reading some awesome nonfiction books, right?
Yeah.
And nonfiction books, remember, are books that are real, about real things. Like this book I'm holding is a nonfiction book because it's about a real thing. It's about bears, and bears are real, right? And we learned already that when we read nonfiction books, there are some things we really need to do so that we can be good nonfiction readers. One thing that we should always do is look closely at the cover, right? And I'm going to draw some eyes there to remind us that we should look at the cover. Look at the cover. Because the cover gives us a lot of information on what this book might be about. And after we look at the cover, we should think. And we should think, what does the picture tell us? And what are some words that I might see? So first, let's do that with this book, A Bear Cub Grows. Let's do that with this book, A Bear Cub Grows. First, let's look at the cover. I see a bear. It looks like a baby bear. He's kind of small. I see he's eating something green. I see he's around a lot of green grass. I'm thinking that a bear cub must be a baby bear because that's what the picture is of, a baby bear. And I see that baby bears, sometimes they live in grass and they like to eat maybe some of the grass. And I see that he has a lot of brown fur. So some of the words that might be in this book are cub, bear, fur, and maybe even grass, right? Those are some of the words that might be in this book. Then we're supposed to read the book and look closely at the picture in the book. And today I'm going to teach you that when we look closely at a picture in a book, we can look so closely at it and learn something from it. And we're going to then sketch it and label what we learned. Watch me do that. So here's a bear cub grows. A bear cub grows. A bear cub can sleep. Oh, and there's the baby sleeping. It looks like he's in some grass that's dead or some hay. And he looks like he's resting just how we sleep at night. He's sleeping. Oh, I see I'm looking closely at the picture and I see he has claws too. Even though he's a baby, he has claws on his hands. It says a bear cub can walk. Oh, and I see the bear cub walking. And it looks like he's in snow here. Oh, so maybe bears can live in the grass and they can live where it's cold in the snow. A bear cub can play. Oh, so I see that bears are friendly and they like to play with each other. A bear cub can eat. Wow, I really like this picture. I'm going to really look at this picture hard. I'm going to look at this picture hard because I want to study it and see what I can learn. Wow, I see that a bear can go into the water. That must mean that bears can swim. Bears can probably swim. Look at him, he's all wet. It looks like he just came out of the water. It looks like bears like to eat fish, right? So I just learned from looking at this picture that a bear cub can eat, but I also learned from the picture that a bear cub can swim and that a bear cub might like to eat fish. So I'm going to take all my learning and I'm going to sketch that onto my Post-it. Don't do anything to yours yet. Watch me. So now I'm going to draw this bear cub. I'm going to put him in the water. And here is so here, I did a picture, right? I did what I've already taught you, a picture. And there's the bear cub, there's the water, and there's the fish. What I want you to do today is after you do your picture, the number 5 step, the next thing to do is to label. Everybody say label. 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 You're going to label your picture to show what you learned. So I know that this is a cub, so I'm going to label him cub. I know that down here this is water, so I'm going to label it water. And I know that this is a fish, so I'm going to label it fish. And now if anybody looks at my picture, my labeled picture, they'll know that this is a cub, that cubs eat fish, and that they can swim in the water. Look at all that learning just from a picture. I am now going to show you a picture, and you're going to try to do the same thing, okay? Let's see what you can learn from looking at this picture. Make sure you pay attention to everything around the bear.
Dr. Garcia, please call the main office.
Excellent. Let's see what you can learn about a bear just from looking at this picture. Look very closely at this picture again. And everybody start to sketch. Sketch your bear. Think about the colors you see. Think about where the bear is. Think about what the bear is doing. Look closely at the picture I'm showing you. It's just a quick sketch. You don't have to do it for a long time. Just quickly sketch. And then don't forget after your sketch to label. And I'll put the picture up here that you're looking at. Oh, I see my friend here labeled his picture already. That's excellent. I can tell what he's learning. And when you're finished, just put your pencil down so I know. Okay, and we're all going to put our pencils down in 3. Finish your labeling. 2. Excellent. My friend there is ready. Leo's ready. Sanjay's ready. And finished or not, put your pencils down because you'll get more time to do this later. Okay. Most of us got to finish. I love how I see, I see here that one of my friends drew the bear, and he labeled it bear. He also drew the snow, and he labeled it snow. Now I know from looking at this picture, bears can live in snow. That's excellent. Can we give him an excellent? Excellent. Okay. Let's see one more. Who else labeled theirs? Alyssa, can I see yours? Thank you. Wow. I see here she also labeled his snow, and she labeled his ears, so she labeled his body parts too. Give her an excellent. Excellent. Okay. Today in reading, when you go back to your groups, you're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to use our Post-its to create our project. Thumbs up if you know what to do in reading today. Okay? Good. You're going to look at the cover, think, read, look at the picture, and then you're going to sketch and label your own picture. Okay, good job. When I call your table, you're going to make sure that you go quietly back to your seats with your sketchboard.